Okay guys, so maybe I'm a little bit embarrassed. I thought what I ordered was going to be in much smaller packages, but you know what? Give me a little slack here. Let's cut me a little slack because there are two of the Nutcracker and Poinsettia boxes from Diamond Press in there, so those take up some space, right? Let's get these boxes open and see what we got. Okay guys, so yeah, all craft day stuff. So let's get to it. And if anything's still available, I'll link it in the description box, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links, through those affiliate links. Really quickly, I did want to mention something. I saw that someone had picked up something that had to do with the Tonic Studios bundle, and I'm like, oh, what bundle is that? So I looked it up on HSN, and I was like, wow. So it's they do have more and more Tonic stuff, and I think they're going to carry more coming up real soon. So you guys can check that out. But a new bundle, which is 3 stamps and die sets, which are basically some of the stamp clubs from before. And I mean, if you're new to the crafting or new to Tonic, this is amazing. And you guys know I usually don't talk about like, oh, pricing and things like this. But I mean, they usually, what is it, like 30, 35 bucks, right? For the stamp clubs with a die and the stamp. So this is 3 different sets all in one bundle, and I know it's $49.99 right now, but I mean, I don't know. I just thought that that's pretty phenomenal. So if you're new, obviously, it might be something you never even saw because those are some older sets. So I'll link that in the description box. And like I said, Tonic is bringing more and more items to HSN. I think they even have this one, if it's still available, basically the craft kit that makes this bauble, and I think it comes with like a stencil, but it's basically the same as the pricing of the one-off, right? So if you got the craft kit at $39.99 or whatever it is, yeah, I think that's the one-off price. They changed things, so I think the current one-off price is $39.99. It's still $39.99 there on HSN, but it's available there if that works out for you better or however, but it's to make this cool box. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Then of course a lot of their tools are already there, but they are bringing more and more of like the fun stuff, if you will. Okay. Oh, I thought I opened that. I guess not. Hold on. Oh, come on. There we go. Nope. Alright. Oh, how funny. I opened the smaller box, so I thought, oh, this will probably be most of the small things, but it's not. This is actually 2 of the bigger things. Okay, so that's interesting. Alright. So in this smaller box, these guys. And these are Crafter's Companion paper craft bundles, basically. You know, it took me all day, honestly, to decide if I was going to get these, and I think one of them I bought the next day, not even on the craft day. It just, for some reason, was, you know, processing for a little while. Because I told myself I'm only going to get big bundles if I'm, like, super in love with it, like the Heartfelt Creations Star one. I mean, that is amazing. Some of these things I like, and some of them are like, okay, but bundle pricing a lot of times is better. I know some of these things are on Craft Stash for even better, but I didn't know and I reordered it, so there we are. But again, I like to link things to HSN and Craft Stash a lot of times. Some of these things might even be on Ecstasy Crafts. It just depends on what the items are. So I'll have different links for the same thing, right? In the description box. So this is the Vintage Snowman Crafter's Companion bundle. Oh, and another thing is the other day I was reviewing this. The decoupage set, which actually I have more decoupage in this other box. And then I told you guys, you know, you can find them here or there on Craft Stash, and a lot of people commented they're on Crafter's Companion site. Yes, of course they're on Crafter's Companion site. I hardly ever talk about that because I was having horrible time getting things in, or things not being in the box, or they say something was refunded and it wasn't refunded, and so I kept having to contact them. And after doing that, you guys, if you've been following me or watching my videos for a while, especially during the pandemic and before that, you know I tried. So I was like, it was like literally every order was getting something wrong. And then the last time I ordered from them was a couple months ago, and then I guess a few weeks went by when they finally emailed me and said, oh, they're taking longer than normal, and I was like, oh, I had totally forgotten I had even placed an order. So yeah, and it hurts me too because I have platinum status with them. I just don't want to end up not getting the things I was asking for, because a lot of times they're like, oh, it's out, but we can refund you. It's like, I don't want a refund. I want the items, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just order from somewhere else where I know. But the people who left those comments, they were saying, you know, you can get it. I asked you guys to get back with me as far as how it's been for you guys recently, because obviously, I mean, it was a couple months ago the last time I ordered. But let me know what's going on recently, and I heard from a lot of you guys, so that was great, so thank you. But yeah, that's why I don't try to tell people or recommend to go to somewhere when I know I've had a hard time, right? So like, that's why I order myself from different affiliate companies too. Like XC Crafts, I knew they were going to take a minute, because whenever I order anything that's like Studio Light from HSN, it always takes like a week for it to ship, and then a week for it to get here, and it's fulfilled through XC Crafts. So they themselves on their website say it's going to take 3 to 5 days to ship, and then whatever long time, however long it takes for it to actually come in after it's shipped out. So I expected that, and so I'll let you guys know. I think I have a package coming in today, though, so that's good. And we'll talk about that. So I always, Craft Stash, whatever I'm ordering, I always like to know what's going on with their shipping, and how long they take usually, right? And customer service, if I ever have to contact them, how great they are and stuff like that. So I always talk about those things. All right, guys. Back to this. So Vintage Snowman, I love this kind of thing. Season's Greetings, Merry and Bright. They look like they're separate, which is actually really cool. I do like things stuck together, but I also like that you can, maybe put snow, much fun somewhere else or whatever, right? Merry Christmas. I like that. This little snowman, he's so cute, but at the same time kind of odd, so I was like, we'll see. We will try him out. He has his little face in. That's a die. I don't know why I said that's a stencil. This is basically the same thing, but in stamp form, and I wonder if this will cut that guy, but I don't think so, because as you can see, the base body is like rounded, where this one has its lumps and everything else going on. So you have a stamp that's basically the same character. Stamps here, let me see, clear acrylic stamps, so they're acrylic stamps. Merry Christmas, Noel, all those cute things. I just love the whole look of this, even if that little snowman looked a little funky. This is the stamp and die. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, this is just a stamp set. I just wanted to see about that. So this one, you can stamp it and cut them out, which I love. So that's always good. We love having the dies for this kind of guys. And then this guy also stamp and die set. So cute. Vintage Snowman, Vintage Wonderland, metal die. That's pretty cute. I'm telling you, there's reasons why I was like, okay, fine. This was one of them. I really like the look of this and what it does. And then, of course, you have your emboss and cut kind of embossing folder. Super cute. Everything is very much the same design. And having said that, this guy is totally different looking from the other ones, but that's okay. Excuse me, I was looking at this and I'm like, what is it? Okay, it's a embossing folder called Falling Snow. And then the papers, you guys, I don't know if I have enough time to just go through each and every little thing, but, oh, yeah, good job. Hold on, let me get this cut a little bit. What I normally do is I'll follow up on Craft Stash and buy more paper pads, because that's what, they always have some kind of cool deal going on or something. Or even at that, it's usually still less expensive than other sites. But look at, oh my gosh, that is adorable. They're like little ornaments on the tree. Oh my gosh. And then the back, and there's, what's going on here? There's like several of each page. Let's see, 180 GSM paper. 36 double-sided sheets. That was a lot of each one. I wonder if there's 6 designs maybe, and then 6 of each. That makes sense, because that was a ton of 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So they have the 6 designs, 6 of each. I like that. That's plenty of paper, you guys. Maybe I don't have to buy another paper pad. A lot of times they have 2 sheets of each one, right? And then you're like, oh, I want more of that. So, that's a lot of each one. Look at 6x6 pages. I love that. And the back is just plain, or it's not plain, but you know what I mean? It's not 6x6 size. Oh my gosh, how cute to build up your little scene. Look at this paper. I love it. Very vintage. Again, Vintage Snowman. Has that old school feel to it. Even has words. I don't know if you can kind of see them. That's really pretty. Again, 6x6s. Look at this little guy over here. A lot of times, too, I don't really know what to do with papers like this, so we'll figure it out. But there's that. So that's Vintage Snowman. Let's see here. This one, I forgot what it's called, but it has something to do with Christmas for sure. Oh, okay. So, the Craft Stash bundles, if they're still there, because obviously this was like last week that I noticed, but again, I always update my links, so whatever is available, I'll have it linked in the description box. We're slightly different than some of the stuff they had on HSN. I thought, oh, this must be it, but there's still more pieces to this collection, which are like gilding flakes and something else. Some other random stuff that they had there on Craft Stash that I didn't see on the in the HSN bundle, so it's kind of interesting. But luxury ribbon pack, iridescent organza, and seam binding. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love that. I mean, it's a very small amount. I've already told you guys it's enough to make like 1 or 2 bows usually. 1 meter of length, so basically 3 feet, right? I mean, that's, yeah. So maybe you can make a couple bows from each little piece there. Just some sequins, frosty looking. I was trying to see if there's different sizes, but it looks like it's all one size. Faux Snow, which I have from last year, and oh my gosh, you guys, if you're going to use this stuff, use it outside. It's like very fine, but kind of like wafts up in the air and just gets everywhere. But like I felt it in my face, like in my nose, and I'm not normally a person that's like, oh, you know, it gets everywhere, but it's good. And I have a huge pack from last year, so there's another one. Beautiful baubles. I definitely want, oh, you guys, well, I'm just going to show you this, and then obviously I'll do a tutorial on them, but I really am curious to see what these look like. So there's an outline die and an inner one. It looks like 6 pieces. Merry and Bright, so it's like on the edge kind of words on this one. Sparkling Snowflakes are these dies. Yes, dies. Yep, love it. Sorry, so how cute is that, the way they designed the little tree here, but it's with a Christmas tree foliage type of dies. So funny, I'm actually glad to have this because I've been seeing one from Creative Expressions by Sue Wilson, I think, that I was like, oh, I really like that. And then I saw another one by Hunky Dory, and I'm like, oh, I really like that. And then I passed on because I was like, do I want to work with a bunch of little pieces? But guess what? I have it here, so now I don't even have to think about it. I'm not even going to think about those anymore. I have this one good to go. So that's great. Christmas tree edgeables. Excuse me, guys, I keep getting tongue-tied. It's been real bad recently because I'm like thinking ahead here. So yeah, we have the Christmas tree edgeable, and you can cut the edge or cut the whole thing out, you know. And then usually they have 2 separate dies, but it looks like this one cuts the edge for sure on one side, and then only if you want the other one is optional. So it's going to be doing this or that if you want. Oh, I love this Snowflake edgeable mandala type thing, which is gorgeous. So is this 2 pieces? Yeah, okay, cool. So you can cut it into your card just like they're showing, or use the edge die and cut the whole edge. This is a Christmas tree frame, cuts and embosses. Oh, okay. I was like, does it cut the whole frame? Because that'd be cool if it cut the out and the inner part for you, so you just run it through and it's done, right? But no, you still have to cut down your outer part, it looks like, and then it cuts the middle out. But that's still pretty cool. Okay, we have 3D Effect, Enchanted Christmas Tree. Looks lovely with the ribbon on there. That's a embossing folder. Merry Christmas Sentiments. Again, really nice. So you have the die, and then you have all these words that you can match it up with. I actually picked up a bunch of things like this. Oh wait, did I order them after all? So recently I've been like adding things, taking them out, you know, from also Creative Expressions. Is that what the company's called, I think? Where it's like word dies and then it has stamps. I think I did through Ecstasy Crafts. They're really cute. So something like this, you know, where you match them up and you can mix and match. Frosty and Bright, 6x6 paper pad. And like I said, I can't go through each and everything. This looks a lot like the watercolor one. Let me try to open this really quick. The watercolor Christmas, very similar feel, I guess, maybe from the colors, and obviously Christmas is like berries and whatever else they put on here, but it's very similar, no? Or am that just me? I don't know. I feel like it is. There's a little deeper colors on that one. This is gorgeous, and that's kind of why I popped on this one, because it had the small paper pad and the larger one, where some of the other sets didn't, or it was only the small paper pad, which is lovely, but I wanted the large one too. Luxury foiled card pad. Oh, this was in here. Okay. So I didn't see, I guess because it looks like this, I didn't think anything of it. So this is on Craft Stash too. But I feel like there it looked like more like a paper pad. Maybe the way they presented it looks different. So this is pearlescent paper. It's just like the pearlescent paper I cut into all the time, but on this side it is foiled. And so, I mean, it's hard to, it's pretty hard to see. I wonder if you can do a resist with it, but it's very hard to see. Maybe once you have it by certain colors, I don't know. Pretty though. I mean, it's very subtle. All right, so let's put that over there. So they're just some little pieces of paper, basically. Okay, let me see here. Gorgeous mixed cardstock. I really needed to have this because it matches perfectly with obviously the paper packs. So I was like, yeah, I need that. And I probably need an extra one of these. I'm always pulling paper out of these kind of paper packs. Whenever people ask me, oh, where'd you get that paper? It's either metallic, like fun colors like purple and like blues. It's from older packs of this kind of thing that I picked up a long time ago, you know. So we have pearlescent in here, metallic. That's what they have in this one. And then the Frosty and Bright in the big paper pad. So same thing, just obviously larger scale. Very pretty. I can't wait. Okay, guys, let me open the big box, I guess. I'll be right back. Okay, I opened this one before I got on here. Hope it doesn't fall. This box is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, well, we'll just get to it. Oh, with love Slimline cards and envelopes. So I'm not going to show both of these. I had my eye on these. I don't even know that they were on sale. So at the very end of the day, on craft day, I was kind of watching, and they had said that they had some kind of code to get like a real super sale thing, which I guess it was a real thing, because if you didn't put in that code word or code words, things were more expensive. And I was like, that's funny, because HSN always emails about like secret sale. I'm like, yeah, okay. But I guess they actually do that. So this was not part of it. I was just, it just reminded me of that. So there are some random things in here that I just threw in because they were like a few dollars, you know, at the end of the day. I had my eye on these. I just never picked them up. So Nana Griffin with Love Slimline cards and envelopes. And I also got them in a 5x7. I was just trying to see if I could open this easily, but not really. Anyway, you'll see them in tutorials coming up. They're just really pretty papers. So I got that size, and I got the 5x7, so that's over here. It says top fold cards, which I was hoping would be long ways, but then in the picture it looked like they open like regular 5x7, so I'm not exactly sure why they call it top fold, but there it is. Maybe I just don't understand all that. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this gangly box. It is too much. I'll be right back. Lots of fun, because I have the worst luck opening these Anna Griffin things, and you guys have told me different ways, but I'm just going to go like this. So this is the Anna Griffin Snowflake dies, the 3D Snowflake dies. Again, she's been putting out little sets like this, like when she did the bows and like, I don't know, something else. Butterflies maybe? Are there butterflies here today? Maybe that's the other small thing. I do have another small set. Here they are. So they're under the same link generally because it's like the same kind of thing. So we have the little snowflakes, of course. You know, they have the embossing, and then they have the outer die. And I'm just a sucker for snowflakes, guys. I need to put them all together. That's the other thing. You guys, so many things going on. We're supposed to have gotten some new bedroom furniture. And so because of that, I got a new mattress for Miranda to use our old bedroom furniture. And then we got a whole new bedroom set. So we already moved her things out and did all this stuff, and then, you know, emptied out our room, and they came, and the delivery was like, there was like problems with the furniture. So they left us the mattress that we ordered, which was nice. So now we're sleeping on a box spring with the mattress, the Tempur-Pedic, just chilling there. The other one's an HSN mattress, so I'll review it and I'll have a video for it soon. But so we've been sleeping without any of the stuff, but to me, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get my bedroom done. Okay, that's squared away, and then I'm gonna hit the craft room. Well, now let's put it off for like a couple weeks, because honestly, I have no, like, I don't have the bandwidth to keep that in mind, because my room is like completely gutted, and everything, obviously our clothes and everything's just out. You know, we have things on the pool table, upstairs we have a pool table, and it's just like such a mess. So I don't want to think about anything else right now other than just waiting for that furniture to be brought back. So supposedly they're coming Saturday again, and hopefully this time there won't be problems. But like in the meantime, I was like, okay, I want to put things together in a certain way, like, okay, Anna Griffin, but all the Christmas, you know, diamond press all the Christmas, which I did recently, right, because of the boxes we just got. So that's kind of what I want to do when I go to rearrange things, but it just popped in my head when I saw these snowflakes. But anyway, back on track. So we have the little butterflies, and super cute. I mean, of course I had to get the butterflies. I mean, how do we not? So it cuts out its own thing, and then it has the background die too, but it has all that embossing in there. Super pretty. I'm going to toss that to the side for now. And pretty much grab whatever new, not whatever, because there are some things I didn't pick up, but this is the Eiffel Tower one, which I thought was interesting. I just thought it was pretty, like, just something cute to add here and there, but it is a big, that's a good size. It has the outer die, and then of course cuts its own thing. The little lamppost, you guys, with all the texture, how cute. Look at the little wine, the little cherry. That's really what I love. Getting tongue-tied again. I was gonna say that's really what I love, and I said what I like. I don't know. We have this frame die that cuts its own outer, like this part, but the inside doesn't cut unless you pair it up with this, and then it has the background die. So quite a few little dies in that one. Oh, the Slimline Bells and Bells. I always get her Slimlines, and she'll probably bring out another set, you know, closer to Christmas time. So last year I got like the presents, and what was the other one? What was the other? Oh, the Snowflake one, right? So this is the one for this year, at least for right now. The Bell one, which is really cute that it has a separate one like this, because you can put them wherever, I suppose, if you want to just repeat the pattern. And then it has the little holly and different pieces. So I like that. I know a lot of her examples is basically things that are cut out again, like decoupaged or like fussy cut, which isn't my favorite thing to do, but honestly, after I made that little hunky-dory card, oh my gosh, you guys, this one, I got the nicest comments. I am in love with this. It didn't take that long. It really didn't. And then, you know, I cut the little hairs, but you can just cut the head off right here, like the little hairs off, the little detail. This is the cutest thing. And it seems like you guys bum rushed Hunky Dory because they were in stock and then it went out of stock. So I was like, that's interesting. I wouldn't know. I don't have affiliate relationships with them, so whatever. But it just was kind of interesting that in the morning the things were there and then they were just gone later on. So I think the little book is still there, though. Just not the whole kit that they had for the Meadow Mice. But anyway, Holiday Window Scene 3D dies from Anna. So you guys were inspired there, it looks like. Okay, so cute. I love the frame. I love that window. I mean, everything that's going on here. I do have wreaths from the other wreath set that I kept out because I want to use it very soon. But those are obviously different sizes and different layering. And look at the candle. I mean, you guys, I just was like, oh, I have to get this. So, very pretty. Nativity Easel card dies. This is the one I kind of waited, but then I just changed my mind. You know, I went ahead and got it because I want to try it out. You know me. A lot of times people will ask like different, whatever, whenever I'm trying something or if I don't really like it, they're like, oh, like, why did I buy it kind of thing. I have to make content, you guys, for YouTube. So I think I buy more than obviously most people would, right? But I have to make videos. I gotta keep it fresh. You gotta do some reviews, you know? So most time it's because I love the things. And sometimes I'll be like, I'm kind of curious. I don't know. So I really like this, but I have tons of nativity things. But I was like, you know what? I'll go for it, and we'll try it out. So that's what that is. So that's what that one is, actually. Okay. And then we have the Holiday Hearth Easel card. This one I was like, yes. I think there's another Slimline type. What is this one? Ferris wheel, yes. I was gonna say, I thought I had another Easel card. I think these were under the same link too for whatever reason, but this is the Holiday Hearth one, and I just thought it was so gorgeous. I love everything that's going on here, so grab that. Definitely have to dress this up in a fun way to make it really work, and I have tons of her stickers and things, so I think it'll be okay. So we have that guy, and then this is the Ferris wheel one that I also thought about before really buying, but I went ahead and got it because I think if you really like bedazzle it with flowers, it's going to be really pretty. But again, I don't want to cover the whole thing up. I know a lot of the examples she had, it was like completely covered. I'm like, you can't really tell what's going on or what it is. So these are much better examples here because it's just a little something, so you can still see the little Ferris wheel. It was hard for me to tell these are the little baskets. I didn't realize it, but there are some examples where the person or whoever made the example cut each little basket. So if you want to take the time to do that, you can definitely do that to differentiate from this other piece. But how cute is that? So these are better examples, again, because you can see what's going on. Really cute. What is this? Okay, and then again, I got into the random stuff that was super sale, so we'll see when we get there. This is not one of those items. This was just a super cute Gingerbread Man. Fold it, and you guys can let me know, do I already have this? I looked it up, and I was like, I don't see it. But I used to buy a lot from Stamps of Life themselves. I feel like it's been so long, I'm like, I don't think I have this one. I really don't. So I'll have to check. But either way, I didn't want to let it pass up because a lot of times these sell out. So I went ahead and grabbed them. It's to make a shape card. You can just make the little guy, put him on top of whatever. Again, with this one, as far as being a shape, I was about to misspeak. I opened this because I was like, is that part of the mechanism? But no, it's just a little pocket or something. So yeah, with her cards, with her dies that are folded card dies, all you do is put it on a card fold. Or like you folded a piece of paper. And just like any other card that you want to make into an easel. So, very cute. Let's see here. Oh, yes. The decoupage, I told you guys, I bought the bigger bundle in HSN that came with 2 of the words, plus the decoupage set, I guess, for the poinsettia. And then I picked up the winter roses. So we have all the winter roses to cut. And then people reminded me that you can also download these kind of things on Crafters Companion site. I haven't looked at that in a long time, so I didn't mention it in the last video. But yeah, so if they're keeping up on it, then you should be able to find more of these that you can print out yourself. Some people said they make copies of their papers and do it that way, but like my printer is horrible, so that doesn't really help for my purposes. But of course, those are ideas I'm sure people have already tried out and all that. So how pretty is that though? So I'll definitely check these out very soon. It is getting warm in here. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, you know, 2 of the things that make that box really big is also 2 of the Nutcracker, not 2 of them. I got 1 of the Nutcracker and 1 of the Poinsettia Diamond Press holiday boxes, the storage boxes, because I'm going to like all my spellbinders holiday stuff in there, and you know that. So I needed more of them. This, I was gonna buy the full bundle, but to be honest, a few of them weren't the design that it just didn't look like something I cared for. So I did buy these in doubles and twos and sets of two. They also have these on Craft Stash, I know that. Holly and Berries, Slimline, and then the Starry Night. So I really like the designs on these. But for the bundle, even if it was going to be like 15 or 16 bucks more to get all of them, I just didn't care for this two particular designs. So I was like, I'll just buy the two separate ones. So that was one of them, and then this is the other one I liked. Yuletide Bloom and Festive Foliage. I think these were super pretty. I love how delicate that is. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, I can't wait to try these out. So you have those. And then I think this is decoupage. I can feel that. Yep. So this is the candlelight one. Little candle one, so pretty. And again, you have the stamps, so you can keep recreating them if you want to keep coloring them. This would be a good one to watercolor, I think. Something like that's real soft, you know, so you can kind of get in there and put some green. Pretty. Let's see. Oh, we're finally dwindling down this stack here. What is this? Oh, I think was this in one of the clearance? This might have been one of the clearance ones, because I don't see why I would have seen this. Enchanted Dreams, Mystical Frames, which is lovely. And then the Spellbinding Borders, which is funny because Spellbinders has borders that look just like this. A very similar thing. They're like spellbinding. Anyway, cute. Just something I grabbed in that sale, which was weird. And if I had known about it, I would have mentioned it in the video, but I don't know. I think these were probably also part of that, or maybe not. What do you guys think? It looks like on the edge kind of dies. So we have, you can just inlay it, or you can cut one side or cut the other, or use them both and cut it out completely, right? So there's different ways to play with them. Again, you have the stars, we have the beautiful little flowers, and then basically it's showing you here, right? You can do that, right? Different pieces. Definitely in the clearance aisle. And this was also in the clearance section, or that, I shouldn't say clearance, it was in that weird code words you typed in that day and it worked. I don't even remember what it was, like crafty something. Crafty secret? No? Something secret? I don't even know. A 3D embossing folder with the happy birthday. This one with that cool, like, kind of honeycomb look to it. And then this one here with the little shells. That looks really awesome. And then it had some words, which I always appreciate. Oh, look, it even has the exclamation points. That's funny. Let me put some of these things to the side. I'll be right back. I think there's two of this in this package. The Anna Griffin Poinsettia and Snow People stickers. And this is interesting packaging. Do you think is this big, or do you think they're just tossed in here? What do you guys think? Usually her stuff's like in an envelope or like a box, but this is really big already. Oh, come on. Oh! Awesome. Perfect. I was like, if it's just thrown in there, that's going to be very different. It's the two different packages. Because it's the poinsettias and snow people. I was like, I'm getting two. I'm getting two of them because I'm sure they're going to sell out or whatever. So, lots of poinsettias. Love it. And of course, 3D. You will see these very often coming up. And then the snow people are so cute. Oh my gosh, pairing these up with like, just like those awesome dies I just showed you. The ones from Craft's Companion, or even like the whole vintage Snowman set. Look at the size on them. They're not like super big. I don't know how. That's really cute. Some of them are tinier and some are a little bigger. Oh, so adorable. The little couple there. So I grabbed two of those, so I don't need to open that. And I guess this is the last item to open, because the other two are just the boxes, the storage boxes from Diamond Press, which are completely gone. Hopefully they'll bring more back, even the regular ones, right? Because I know a lot of you guys want the ones to go back with whatever you got the first time around. One last thing. Oh yeah, this is definitely from the clearance section. What's funny about this, it said it sold out, so to like give me a warning, and it took it out of my cart, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then when I went to pay, it was back in the cart, it was there, and I was like, sure, so I paid for it anyway. And I thought, well, if they take it out, they take it out, right, if it's not there, but it's there. So it was just a few, like, $7 or $8, I think. So some more little butterfly charms from the Vintage Butterflies collection. We have some Resin Brads, which are really cute. I don't know if you can see in there. Cute. And then this spool of ribbons I just thought was so pretty, so that's really what I wanted. But these other items look really cute now that they're here. Look at this with the big butterflies. All right, guys. Well, I will get to crafting. And I know today's busted out, and obviously I had the Tonic lunch this morning, and then this video. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to bust anything out today, but you guys, I hope you notice that in my videos, like if I'm using papers, they're from my stash, or if they're brand new, obviously we talk about that. But you know, use what you have, and maybe some of the techniques or the different things. I am like box making crazy right now. I have another video. Actually, I'll probably release it tomorrow, maybe Friday. It's no rush. For this one, you guys, look at, I just made a little tower. Oh, I should, let me, with that, but I use hunky-dory papers, and I think it came out really cute. So maybe that'll be on Friday. But again, use the papers you have, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be hunky-dory papers. It just needs to be nice heavyweight paper, I would say. But yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll link anything that's still available and pertinent in the description box, including that Tonic bundle, and we will get to crafting. All right, guys. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.